What's up, champs? It's Langston 2 Live back with another reaction, and I don't know what's going on because 50 Cent calling Big Meech a rat, but he just came out with a TV show that put him on a pedestal, but maybe he got some new information since he's been out. We need a deep dive into this. Let's see what the internet talking about, and let's give our opinion on if we feel like Big Meech a rat or not.
Well, the internet knows the last person you ever want to double cross is 50 Cent. So right now the internet is on fire. Why? Because 50 Cent just called Big Meech a rat.
What?
I don't even know.
That's what I feel like. What?
I didn't think it was real until I started seeing all the blogs posting it. And I'm like, what the heck? So like literally every blog is posting that 50 Cent called Big Meech a rat. And everybody is saying it is because Big Meech teamed up with Rick Ross. And you know Rick Ross and 50 Cent are sworn enemies. So you know I had to go.
Bro, he only saying that because okay, I'm gonna let the context go into play. I'm gonna let him do his deep dive. But there's no way that 50 Cent saying that he a rat because he took a photo with Rick Ross. The man literally made a song about him. I think I'm Big Meech, Larry Hoover, whipping work, hallelujah. I'm like, bruh, come on.
And make sure.
I know Rick Ross and 50 Cent don't get along and they don't like each other. But
he said the biggest mistake he ever made was not sustaining his relationship with Tammy Cohen. Her tell-all docu reveals the truth. What? And the caption says, I think I'm Big Meech with a rat. Now, this is very troubling because just not too long ago, 50 Cent and Big Meech linked up and they posted a picture and it made it seem like everything was all good and they was best friends. See, look.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
picture November 17, 2024. Basically said Green Light Gang Ultimate Hustler Edition. Woo woo. So, a lot of people don't know that BMF season 4 is actually about to come out this year.
That's what I said. Like the BMF season 4 is coming out this year. Like, bro, final chapter. That's what I don't understand why you would.
How they didn't know if BMF was gonna get another season because the rights and who owned the story and that Big Meech is out. So 50 Cent had been going on his page recently and been saying little things here and there about the BMS show he's producing. So
what does that smell? That smells like feet. There's no way rice smells like feet. Yo, I have you've like might have messed up my senses right now. I don't know what's going on. She says she making rice, but it smelled like Granny's toes.
So he posted this. The truth ain't nothing but the
because I used to have to get the toe jam out.
The truth. BMF, who is Tammy Cohen? He said, this is gonna blow your mind. Docu coming soon. The facts are stranger than fiction. Boom. So what is 50 Cent basically saying about BMF? He also posted this right after and said, if ratings aren't good this next season of BMF, it will be his last. So tune in to Stars. I'm watching 50 Cent action. So with all that being said,
maybe this is just trying to stir up some
be
stuff.
Be sure to catch the next season of BMF. It's gonna be
he promoting BMF.
You don't.
He promoting BMF heavy.
So everybody's like, yo, what is going on? Why all of a sudden is 50 Cent going bad on Big Meech?
Yeah, facts.
And it could because of this video that Big Meech posted to his Instagram page that basically saying he was A-okay with Rick Ross and he was gonna have him perform at his Welcome Home concert.
February 13th, the Big Meech benefit concert. It's gonna be iconic.
Don't tell me 50 Cent got a little salty because he not performing and Rick Ross is.
Lil Baby, Boss Man D-Lo, 21 Savage, Sexy Red, Ricky Rose. Now, this the first time it's ever been done. Me performing BMF with the icon himself. This shit gonna be special.
Epic.
Get your tickets right now.
I'm back.
That's only right, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. If a man made a whole iconic song, a song that is a club banger, a car banger, When I get out, I want to make some bread. This man, you got to think, he about his money. He trying to make some bread. What is the best thing that we can do right now to make some bread? Throw a welcome home party and promote that Rick Ross is about to perform for the first time BMF with me. I'm about to have all the big booty, beautiful women on stage. All of my BMF homies behind me. And Rick Ross rapping about me for the first time ever. That's gonna sell tickets. And we got Sexy Red. We got hella other people pulling up to perform. Sound like a money play to me.
So obviously 50 Cent did not like that. And now everything is left field. So going back to 50 Cent's page and seeing his latest post, a lot of people are asking, who is Tammy Cohen's? Well, if you don't know, Tammy Cohen's is the person who owns the rights to Big Meech's story. She is the person that Big Meech gave authority to say, hey, you do all my business out of jail, and whatever stories, and that you're the person that they get all the information from. So 50 Cent has literally been working.
He gave the rights to a whole woman to freaking tell his story. He must have never thought he was getting out. 1. 2. How she got enough authority to be able to own the rights of your story? Right, like, yeah, I give you the rights to tell the story, but to own the shit? Oh yeah, that's dead.
Next to Tammy Cohen's, in order to get all the story and everything right. But here's a little bit more information on Tammy Cohen's.
Go to her
check
page.
This video out. It's real crazy.
Yeah. We want to see who Tammy Cohen is.
Season 2 of BMF coming to an end this weekend. Social media is buzzing about some newly resurfaced paperwork connecting Big Meech to a drug deal between a Mexican cartel member and a St. Louis kingpin, with the help of a confidential informant who apparently brokered the deal with 50 Cent to produce the BMF miniseries on Stars. Now, according to the documents exposed in a recent Cam Capone interview with Blue Da Vinci, the former BMF artist claims that he had obtained the paperwork in 2015. That indicates Big Meech using an associate named Tammy Cohen's to help broker a deal between Dion Gatlin aka Cuffy and Fidel Suarez. But it turns out that Tammy Cohen's is a confidential informant working with the DEA. Now, of course, this is not new information to anyone that's been following the BMF story. In fact, the First Lady of BMF, Tonisa Welsh, exposed this information during an Vlad interview, where she stated that Meech turned over the rights about his life story to a rat named Tammy Cohen's. But what we know so far about Meech and Tammy's involvement in the case is pretty vague, largely due to the fact that the case fell apart once Fidel Suarez lawyers discovered that Cohen's was involved in an inappropriate sexual relationship with Keith Cromer, the DEA agent and lead investigator.
That sound like two men name. Wait, rewind that.
The case fell apart once Fidel Suarez lawyers discovered that Cohen's was involved in an inappropriate sexual relationship with Keith Cromer, the DEA agent and lead investigator of the case. But according to Cuffy Gatlin, who was subsequently sentenced to 27 years in prison, he believes that Big Meech was also cooperating with the DEA in favor of getting a reduction from his 30-year sentence. Now, of course, these claims were denied by Big Meech, who the feds claimed to be an unindicted co-conspirator. And in a statement given to investigators by Tammy Cohen's, she claims that Big Meech was only included in the investigation because of Keith Cromer's jealous feelings towards Meech and Tammy's relationship. Nevertheless, according to court documents, Tammy Cohen's made over $200,000 for working with the DEA, and Cuffy Gatlin is still fighting his case through the appellate courts.
This is crazy.
We will keep you guys updated.
It's a love affair gone wrong. Because one, this is why I ain't gonna lie to you. You can't give up hope at all. He thought he was gonna be locked up for life. 30 years. Well, no, 30 years. He probably thought he wasn't gonna survive in there for the whole remaining the full time. Probably because 30 years he would have been out. He was gonna get out. He got a reduction, but he probably was like, you know what? They probably coming after me because one, they already saying that I'm out here cooperating with the DEA. So There's not so much of a chance that I'm gonna end up making it. But then he gives the rights to his story to the woman that he's smashing. Well, she probably also thinks he ain't getting out no time soon. I'm gonna tell this story. I'm gonna make this bread, $37 million to tell his story. I ain't really gotta do nothing but keep on buying him ho-hos and toilet paper on his commissary. I just gotta make sure the man can freaking, you feel me? Live a little good in there for the low while I live lavish. Well, you know what? In the meantime, I'ma tell it all. And I'ma tell the parts where, you know, like, granted, I'm like, they can't pull, like, the court can't pull this back up. That's why they're going out and telling this story. That's why they're saying everything that they need to say in the movie documentaries, in the teledocs, right? Because he can't go back to jail. There's no way you can go back to jail after the case is closed. You know, like, you already did your time. Boom. But the fact, I don't know.
News surrounding this case.
That's absolutely diabolical.
That's just a love affair gone wrong, and money and greed. Loss of
I'm
hope.
out, man. That nigga's tripping.
And here's a picture of 50 Cent
with Tammy on the set of, this is when they had the auditions for BMF. They did that in Atlanta. She's right here, sitting next to Lil Meech and 50 Cent. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know if 50 Cent found out some through the grapevine type stuff, and now he trying to, you know, because 50 Cent don't want nothing to do with any police activity or anything.
Facts.
So here's an actual clip talking about
now 50 can, right? Now that he's upset, this is where he's also, look, 50 Cent is a businessman, bro. He gonna continue to build on things that he can build on to make money. Last season of BMF, if it doesn't do well, this will be the last season of BMF. Boom. How am I gonna make money off of this individual even after BMF? Well, since now that I know I'm not fucking with you because of you and Rick Ross, I got Tammy under my wing, and she gonna drop the T on everything that ain't supposed to be coming out. She about to tell her truth because she probably mad at Meech because maybe they didn't hold up their end of the deal, or maybe the love ain't there anymore. They got in an argument, some shit, you know, he probably said something wrong. And now she just like, all right, bet. I'm like, you can't go to jail, but I'm gonna make some money off of this shit. And 50 Cent, now that you done made 50 Cent mad, he doing his Birdman hands, his Birdman hand rub right now. Well, let's get this bread. Let's get this chicken. Tell it all so we can start filming, baby.
Really own the rights for Big Meech's story, and that she is a part of BMF.
Tammy Cohen is now the executive producer of the BMF Star Show. She has Meech rights. When T was locked up, T asked me to call her. And she just immediately went off on me. Like, what the hell, you know? The next day after that conversation, I get called down to my probation officer. I get in there, Tammy Cohen is a government informant. So they tell me, he says, you know what this is about? And I said, no. He said, well, you
why they play her voice like this?
A government informant, and that's a federal offense, and it's a violation of your in there. Tammy Cohen is a government informant. So they tell me, he says, you know what this is about? And I said, no. He said, well, you threatened a government informant, and that's a federal offense, and it's a violation of your probation. All you did is start writing a man, and this man defended you, gave you his life rights. And just because you've been a government informant since 2008, you have the right to tell them that I threatened you.
Now that's out of pocket.
Oh, that's
so
messed
now
up.
I kind of see where all of this is coming from and why
that's messed up.
I made that post. And everybody's been saying for years and years that
that ain't right.
That your boy Rick Ross has been, you know,
Now we do know Rick Ross is a popo. That man, he was a correctional officer at one point in time. I don't like government informants shit popping up. Now we got old correctional officers popping. Like, hey, this is 50 Cent don't want nothing to do with none of this snitching, none of these cops, none of that. Bro. 50 Cent probably the realest one we still got left, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Part of the system and correctional officer and all that. So it's now, I don't know.
What the
I
hell?
don't know what to say. What do you guys think? Do you think that 50 Cent is just trolling, or is he really not rocking with Big Meech?
All right, what do y'all think in the comments? I want to, open the comments up to let y'all express what you feel about 50 Cent. Is he trolling? Is he trying to sell season 4? Right? Because we clearly see all the posts that he made about season 4 didn't get any traction really until he called Big Meech a rat. Do y'all think he's trolling to sell the next season? Or do you really believe that he has a problem with Big Meech surrounding himself with the correctional officer of Rick Ross and is now trying to find a way to him to be able to capitalize even more off of this man's name, because he's working with the lady that owns the rights of Big Meech, Big Meech's story, which is an informant. It's heavy, chat. If you got to the end of this video, make sure you like and comment and freaking subscribe. I would like to hear what you think. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.